Hello friends, glad you are watching this video. In this segment, the why successful people practice self-control through fasting. Have you noticed that the moment you decide to fast, your stomach suddenly becomes a motivational speaker? Before fasting, I'm fine. 10 minutes into fasting, remember that pizza from last week? What about donuts, ice cream, fried chicken? Let's discuss this immediately. It's amazing how food can become the most important thing in the universe the moment you decide not to eat it. But fasting is much more than simply skipping meals. For thousands of years, people from different cultures and backgrounds have practiced fasting as a way to improve focus, develop self-discipline, and refresh both the body and mind. In today's world, we're constantly consuming something: food, social media, news, videos, messages, notifications. Some people check their phones so often that if their battery drops below 20%, they start praying harder than they ever have before. Our minds rarely get a chance to rest. That's where fasting comes in. Think of your body and mind like a computer. If you leave hundreds of programs running in the background, eventually things slow down. The system becomes cluttered. The same thing happens to us. Too much consumption can leave us feeling mentally exhausted, distracted, and overwhelmed. Fasting is like closing unnecessary tabs. And let's be honest, some of us have so many tabs open that even Google Chrome is concerned. When done properly and safely, fasting can help create space for reflection, self-awareness, and mental clarity. It encourages us to pause and become more intentional about our choices. Because here's the truth: most people think freedom means doing whatever they want, but real freedom is having control over your desires instead of your desires controlling you. If every craving gets an immediate yes, who's really in charge? You or the craving? Fasting helps strengthen self-discipline. It teaches patience. It reminds us that not every urge requires an immediate response. And that lesson applies far beyond food. It applies to spending money, reacting in anger, scrolling endlessly on social media, making impulsive decisions. Fasting trains the mind to slow down and think before acting. Now, the funny part is that during a fast, your senses seem to gain superpowers. You can smell someone's lunch from another postcode. You suddenly remember every restaurant you've ever visited. Even foods you normally ignore start looking like gourmet cuisine. A plain carrot becomes a luxury item. A piece of toast looks like it belongs in a 5-star restaurant. It's amazing how quickly appreciation grows when something is temporarily unavailable. And that's another hidden benefit of fasting. It increases gratitude. Things we normally take for granted become meaningful again. 5 lessons fasting can teach us. 1. Self-control is a superpower. Learning to manage cravings strengthens mental discipline. 2. Less can sometimes be more. Stepping back from constant consumption can bring clarity. 3. Patience builds strength. Not every desire needs an immediate response. 4. Gratitude grows through temporary sacrifice. We appreciate things more when we don't always have them. 5. A calm mind makes better decisions. Fasting creates space for reflection and intentional thinking. One ancient piece of wisdom says, "Man shall not live by bread alone." Matthew 4:4. The message is simple. Life is about more than constant consumption. We all need moments to pause, reflect, reset, and reconnect with what truly matters. So the next time you fast, remember, you're not just taking a break from food. You're giving your mind a chance to breathe. You're strengthening discipline. You're clearing mental clutter. And you're proving that you can be in charge of your habits, instead of letting your habits be in charge of you. And if you survive walking past a bakery while fasting, congratulations, you've achieved a level of self-control worthy of a standing ovation. Sometimes the most powerful reset doesn't come from adding more to your life. It comes from learning what you can live without. This is Jackson from Mind Builders on Zonda channel. If this video is good for your soul, give it a thumbs up. Write your comments, like, and share it with your contacts. You can also subscribe to Zunda channel on YouTube. We release a new video every Thursday. Bye bye for now.